Okay, starting with numerical number 18. Find the ratio of the de Broglie wavelengths of an electron and a proton when both are moving with. Okay, we have here three cases. This is asked ratio of de Broglie wavelength of electron and de Broglie wavelength of proton. Three cases when both are moving with same speed. Second, both have the same energy. Third case, same momentum. Fourth, state which of the two will have longer wavelengths in each case. Okay, whether the wavelength of electron is longer than the wavelength of proton, or the wavelength of proton is longer than the wavelength of electron. This will have to state after calculating these three cases. Okay, so in each case we'll be stating. Let's start with the first case. Before that, we'll be writing formula for de Broglie wavelength of electron. We have two formulas. First is H upon momentum. This can be written as H. Momentum is mass into velocity, and if we have direction, it is known as velocity. If we do not have direction, this is speed. Next is H upon square root of 2me. So according to our need, we'll be using any of the three formula. This is momentum of electron. If we are writing in this format, it is mass of electron, speed of electron. Here it is mass of electron, kinetic energy of electron. Let's see for proton. H upon momentum of proton, H upon mass of proton, speed of proton, H upon under root 2me, mass of proton, kinetic energy of proton. We have these three formulas for de Broglie wavelength. First, same speed. You can use this formula because this formula has speed. So de Broglie wavelength of electron upon de Broglie wavelength of proton. For electron, we'll be using this formula, that is H upon mass of electron, speed of electron, upon H upon mass of proton, speed of proton. So speed and speed gets cancelled. This is Planck's constant, that gets cancelled. So what we have now, 1 upon mass of electron upon 1 upon mass of proton. Now if I want to take this in the numerator, it will flip. So 1 upon mass of electron into mass of proton will be in the numerator and 1 in the denominator. This can be written as mass of proton upon mass of electron. Now we know that mass of proton is equal to 1836 mass of electron. So here I'll write 1836 mass of electron upon mass of electron. This gets cancelled. So wavelength of electron upon wavelength of proton is 1836 upon 1. That means wavelength of electron is equal to 1836 times wavelength of proton. So in this case, de Broglie, we will be writing this, de Broglie wavelength of electron is longer than that of proton. Okay, so here we have completed first case and the statement related to the first case. Now second case, where they are talking about energies. So here is the formula for energy. We'll be using that formula. Second case, wavelength of electron upon wavelength of proton. Formula is H upon square root 2 mass of electron, kinetic energy of electron, upon H upon square root 2 mass of a proton, kinetic energy of proton. Now what is same? Kinetic energies are same. H and H will get cancelled. What remains? Let me okay, chalo, I select square root of 2 and square root of 2 gets cancelled. What remains? 1 upon square root of mass of electron upon mass 1 upon square root of mass of proton. So 1 upon square root of mass of electron into, this will flip when it will go in the numerator, mass of proton upon 1. This can be written as mass of proton, square root of mass of proton upon square root of mass of electron. I can write them in the same square root. So mass of proton upon mass of electron. Now see, I am increasing the steps so that concept is clear to you, we can skip the step. Skip some of the steps. So we know that mass of proton is 1836 times mass of electron. So I'll be writing that 1836 mass of electron upon mass of electron. At place of mass of proton, I've substituted this. This gets cancelled. So now I have square root of 1836. If I want to use square root table, then I'll have to bring point over here. Because 18 तो मुझे कॉलम में मिल जाएगा, ये कॉलम है, ये कॉलम में 18 मिल जाएगा, लेकिन 18 के बाद जो देखूंगी दैट इज़ 3. तो ये सब पॉइंट के बाद वाले टर्म्स है. मतलब अगर मेरा नंबर ऐसा है 18.36, तो 18 का कॉलम देखने के बाद जब मैं 3 का कॉलम देखने जाऊंगी ना, तो पॉइंट के बाद 3 ऐसा है जब स्क्वायर रूट चेक करेंगे. दैट इज़ द कंडीशन. सो आई वांट पॉइंट ओवर हियर. हाउ विल आई ब्रिंग दैट पॉइंट? 18.36. नाउ आई एम पुटिंग द पॉइंट, दिस इज नेगेटिव साइड, इनटू 10⁻². कितना नंबर शिफ्ट किया? पॉइंट यहाँ है, इनिशियली शिफ्ट यहाँ किया, 2 डिजिट शिफ्ट किया, नेगेटिव साइड शिफ्ट किया, तो यहाँ पॉजिटिव लिखेंगे. नाउ वी कैन यूज स्क्वायर रूट टेबल. 18.36 स्क्वायर रूट 18 पॉइंट वाले डिजिट्स यहाँ देखेंगे, पॉइंट के बाद वाले. पॉइंट के बाद क्या है? 3. ये रहा 3 एंड 6 में क्या आता है? इट इज़ 7. सो 4.278 प्लस 7. अब प्लस कैसे करना है? यहाँ पर देखो 0.007 ऐसे करके हम प्लस कर रहे हैं ना. ओके, सो 4.278 प्लस 7. 4.278 प्लस 0.007 प्लस करो. 8 प्लस 7 इज़ 15. 8 2.4 4.285. It is 4.285 into square root of 10⁻²2 is 10⁻²1. So I can write it 42.85 lambda E upon lambda P. ठीक है. So lambda E is equal to 42.85 times lambda P. Again in this case de Broglie wavelength of electron is longer than that of proton. So we have completed second step. Now it is third case. Wavelength of electron upon wavelength of proton. It is about same momentum. This formula contains momentum, so we will be using this formula, that is h upon momentum of electron upon h upon momentum of proton. Same momentum, h तो Planck's constant है, momentum भी same है. So wavelength of electron upon wavelength of proton is equal to 1 upon 1. So wavelength of electron is equal to wavelength of proton. In this case we will write both electron and proton have equal de Broglie wavelength. And here the numerical ends.